Hello, welcome to the Sorcerer's Cove once again, and today we're talking about Datura. There's a few different species of Datura, and they include, there's two main types. There's a shrub and there's a tree. The shrubs include like Inoxia, the metalloids, that sort of thing. They grow around wet bank areas, creeks and the like. They have real spiny pods and kind of little flowers. You can change colours and so forth. The trees can grow in different environments. They also grow to about 15 to 25 feet. They're perennials, and they last a number of years. So I have a few different species myself. I have the Inoxia, the metalloids, suaviolans, and another species that's normally used by the Indians in the ayahuasca brews. One of the four main ingredients on ayahuasca, which I'll probably discuss later on, the Datura, rustica, the Hamala, and the Psychotria viridis, which contains the DMT. So, anyway, the fable with the Datura is that two young sprites one day came up from the inner earth onto the surface and wandered around and looked at the sun and so forth, and they were deceived and turned into plants, and they became the male and female of the Datura. Now, Datura is a dangerous plant, and I wouldn't encourage everyone to use it unless you're really used to working with power plants and magic plants. Different parts of the tree contain different elements and can even produce different results. In Don Juan's Yaki Way of Knowledge, he discusses a whole lot of different methods and the safer methods for using the base elements and reaching the spirit. So part of the names they're called can include Toluaki, which is the smaller shrubs, Toi. The trees are chamicos, the plant names for them. Now, actually, I have some suaviolans here. These are part of the tree brugmansias right here. And they're called angel's trumpets, as everyone would probably know them by. And on the trees, they hang off the tree like this. So they're hanging upside down. On the plants, the shrubs, they grow more upright. Okay? So they have beautiful colours, beautiful smells. You can even get doubles and triples that have a three-layered trumpet effect if you grow them right. So there you go, that's those. Now, different parts of the plant include the flowers, which are said to cause insanity and those sorts of things. So always be careful, don't go taking this sort of stuff. Someone says, I've got some Datura flowers, just be very careful. They create a delirium, which is different to psychotropic effects. Deliriums and Datura specifically open a part of the very old reptilian brain, a very old part of us that we have not used for a very long time. And so it's determining this reality from Datura's reality is indistinguishable. People have been known to get very sick and end up in hospital and so forth from them. I've been working with these for a little while now, and I always take my time very carefully with them. They have a very planty kind of shit taste, so you've got to mix them with something else if you like. You can mix them as a tea. You can have them as a broth boil. You can make a poultice. They're good for boils, rheumatoid arthritis. Used as suppositories by the Indians for diarrhea and so forth. They have many uses, but the sorcerers use them for dreaming and gaining power. It's said that if you can tame a particular part of the tree or the plant, you can gain certain powers. Same with the roots. The deeper you go, the different kinds of power and increased power you get, including excessive strength. And these have even been documented. It's taken sometimes 4 or 5 people to control a person that's really losing it. That's why you don't abuse these things. These plants are used for knowledge and nothing else. You know, psychotropics can be fun, always good to explore with. You know, nothing wrong with that, but always try to learn to realise that you're using them for knowledge and gaining awareness. So, we looked at some of the treatments for it, the ways you can prepare it. It can be mixed with other things as well. We've looked at a bit of fable, supposedly fable, and a bit of the history basically is that many parts of India and the gurus so forth in India have used them for millennia. Same with the sorcerers of Mexico and South America. Even Africa have been used. Australian Aboriginals have used them from time to time. So it's a very powerful dreaming aid, and if you take a little bit or make use of it before you go to sleep, even up to a few hours before you sleep, it can help shift your assemblage point. So anyway, there we go. We've had a bit of a look at all these things. I think I've pretty much covered every sort of basic aspect that I wanted to discuss here. So looking forward to, if you have any questions, post them on my my YouTube channel, and cool. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy.